Oh man, I'm honestly really excited about this new Evergoods bag. This is definitely something new to the game. Oh no, let me rephrase this. This is not new. This actually caters to my nostalgic feeling. This is something, or this design is something that always has been there, but not like this. And everything that has made it like this before probably doesn't have the same quality like an Evergoods bag. So I'm really excited to first unbox this and then give you a couple of my first impressions and my review about this backpack. Okay, before I unbox this package from Evergoods, let me quickly just talk about why I call this nostalgic. This is a book bag style backpack from Evergoods. And when I was younger, when I went to school, I always wanted to have this Eastpak kind of backpack with this, let's say, classic kind of shape where you have the main compartment and then in the front there's a small little pocket of a quick access compartment. Unfortunately, I've never been able to actually get one of those Eastpak or JanSport classic style backpacks when I was younger, obviously. Nowadays, I'm not sure if I would actually get one of those back because I'm not sure about their quality, but back then all of the kids had one of those Eastpak bags or JanSport bags and I never got one, right? So that is why this is something, or this style is something that I always wanted to test out and always wanted to use just for this classic kind of aesthetic. Now having someone like Evergoods into the picture that have a very good reputation of making high quality and very durable bags that are very well designed. Now getting into the game, making a bag that looks like a classic book bag style, that is amazing. And I'm really looking forward to unbox this bag, give you my very first impressions. As you can tell, I'm very giddy about unboxing this package and seeing that new book bag from Evergoods and then putting it to the test. And I honestly anticipate that the quality, all of the Evergoods bags are amazing. I anticipate that this backpack is also very well made, and just having this new design could be a game changer for many people, because these book bag style bags, that is a classic design and I can't see many mainstream people actually liking this design a lot. So maybe this is a game changer. Let's see. Alright, let's start the unboxing. And as I said, I'm really giddy. I already opened it up a little bit because I was really excited to see it. So this is the Evergoods CB22, short for Civic Book Bag 22. And again, first impressions, unboxing. I never inform myself about the product when I unbox it because I want to give you the honest first impression, as if I would go into a brick and mortar store, see a product, check it out, and then give you my impressions about it. But more importantly, this is a very brand new product. And more importantly, at the time of me opening up this package, this bag doesn't exist yet on the internet. No one knows about this, so I don't have that much information anyways to give you. So again, first unboxing, completely uninformed, honest first impression. Let's open it up. And here it is. Oh, I also got myself the Element flat pouch in yellow because I think this color is amazing. This looks really cool. And I think it fits great with any bag because most bags are pretty dark inside, and having a bright yellow pouch is really good to find your stuff. I will check that out later. And here it is, the Civic Book Bag 22, and I'm really excited about this. So let's open it up. And here it is. It is a classic book bag, but with a, Evergoods touch to it. I mean, as I said, the classic book bag design, at least for me, from what I know when I was a kid, was a main compartment, right? With the top loading opening just about here, and then this small little quick access pouch compartment where I would say basically as a kid you either put in your lunchbox or your pencil case and stuff like that. Stuff that as a kid you wanted to access quickly, but probably I would have stored like candy inside, or like when I was a little bit older, maybe some magic cards or whatever. But this is an elevation of that classic book bag design. Obviously, I can already tell from first impressions, the build quality is what we are used from Evergoods. Good choices of material, good quality zippers, but if this wouldn't be there, this little Evergoods patch, I probably wouldn't have known that this is an Evergoods bag, because it is completely a different aesthetic than what we are used to from Evergoods. The only tell is the fabric, the build quality, but overall it looks different than their Civic panel loader, their CTB, their PLC. It just looks different from the shape and the design. So let's maybe go back again to the classic book bag style. As I said, regular book bags from what I've known in the past, just one main compartment that is only top loading to some degree, and this front quick access compartment. And I can tell away, as you can also see here, the zippers go way down. So this is a clamshell opening backpack, which, as you know, I prefer because it is much easier to load and unload. But if you open up the zippers just to yay high, you still have a somewhat top loading backpack. So let's take a look into the front compartment first. So one single zipper, not a dual zipper. This actually could be considered a trade-off or a downside, because if you only have one zipper, you cannot kind of lock it or prevent pickpockets from getting into this compartment. And especially since this is a quick access compartment that would be very easy to access if you're, for example, in a subway and you have it on your back, I would anyway recommend be a little bit kinder about your surroundings. If you're in a crowded subway, take off your backpack and then put it on the ground beneath your legs, because you take a lot of space away if you have your backpack on your back in a crowded subway or you bump it against someone's head. Please don't do that. But also in terms of someone potentially pickpocketing you, if you have this on your back, it is crowded, it is easy to get to any of the quick access compartments. So this only having one zipper means that you cannot kind of lock it or kind of knot the zipper pulls together to prevent someone opening up that main or that quick access compartment. So that is definitely somewhat of a trade-off that you will need to keep in mind. So inside you have a key leash that is also very known from Evergoods, this red key leash that is really cool. But I don't know if I would put my important items like a key in this pocket, considering it is fairly easy to get inside. Really not sure if I would store important items in this pocket, or if this would be just some place where I can put items that I want to grab quickly, like for example a power bar, tissues, or maybe my motorcycle gloves. If I'm off the bike, just put them in here. That could be a good place. But this has plenty of space and it doesn't occupy the main compartment's volume. It goes to the outside basically. It is very spacious, and yeah, the zippers are always, like with any Evergoods bag, really high quality. You have some lashing points down here, which I really like. On one hand you can attach something, but on the other hand this is also a good place to kind of hold this if you want to close the zipper. That is really cool. Before I go into the main compartment, let's take a look on the back. Really well padded shoulder straps that feel very confidence inspiring in terms of how they are attached to the rest. Yeah, as I said, with Evergoods, from my personal experience, all of the Evergoods products are so good in quality, and I would highly believe that all of the Evergoods products would hold up a lifetime just based on how they are constructed. You have a detachable sternum strap and a really cool back panel that is soft and well padded. As I said, the shoulder straps are very well padded and have this really ergonomic curve to it. And if this is just like the other Evergoods bags, I would believe that this is very comfortable. Unfortunately, no strap-and organizers. I really would wish that there would be some strap-and organizers on all of the bags of Evergoods. Alright, before we go into the main compartment, a quick word of the sponsor of today's video, which is Mukama.com with their Gear of the Month. The last month, Gear of the Month was a pen, and any pen needs an appropriate partner. Let me please quickly introduce the Mukama Gear of the Month. Your valuable thoughts and notes need a good place to keep safe. This is the Lochby Mini Field Journal, a pocket-sized notebook cover case that keeps up to 4 notebooks in place with its elastic system.
That way you can easily separate your valuable private thoughts from your important work notes or from just basic to-do lists. Store your pen like the Big Idea Design Line Bold Action Pen in the pen loop. Moreover, you can store cards and more in one of the many smart organization inside but also on the back. Made out of wax canvas outside and honeycomb ripstop inside, you can get this case in 3 different colors. So give your notebooks an awesome place to stay with the Lochby mini field journal at Mukama.com, a European store for all of your bag and EDC needs.
Alright, now let's take a look at the main compartment. As I said, this is a clamshell style opening, but I can already tell, just like the Panel Loader Classic 20 liter, it has somewhat of a, I'm not sure how to say it correctly, but it's not completely going up to here, where you would have the clamshell really laying completely flat, but just like on the Panel Loader Classic, there is this small little place where, yeah, it's not opening up completely in a way, but as you can tell here, it does lay flat. Just like on any other Evergoods bags, there is a quick access compartment here for smaller items, but more importantly, it helps to kind of distribute all of the weight or all of the items also in a vertical orientation. So if you put, for example, your MacBook Pro charger in here, it would stay here in the top. And I can already tell that this has some volume that goes to the outside and doesn't necessarily completely take away from the volume inside the main compartment. So this is actually a really cool design decision. Then I can already tell here is also a pocket. This is another quick access compartment here on the top. And this is really important to me, at least, because I like to have these kind of quick access compartments as a place to quickly stow away, for example, my phone or my wallet, if I would go through a security check at the airport and have those important items be somewhat quickly hidden away without them just laying in the plastic bucket of the TSA check. So I utilize these kinds of pockets quite a lot, but also compared to the one that is here in the front, that is very obvious and very easily to see, this being on the top and close basically to the back of your head, it's not as likely for a pickpocket, for example, to kind of want to operate, let's say that way, that close to the back of your head to get something from this quick access pocket. So this, although it doesn't have like a dual zipper that could be kind of locked, this would still somewhat be a place where I could see myself putting a couple of valuable items like my wallet without being that fearful of some pickpockets grabbing something out of this pocket. So this is really cool. However, as you can see here, this takes a little bit away of the volume of the main compartment. So keep that in mind if you have something like bigger or bulkier. For example, if I would put my DJI Pocket 3 in here, which has like a hard case, this would obviously bulk into the main compartment and take a couple of milliliters away of this volume capacity. It's just something to keep in mind. This doesn't have an external laptop compartment. You have a laptop slot here, which is suspended, but also if you have something like the DJI Pocket 3 in this compartment, and I would assume if you would take out your laptop, then the quick access compartment could get a little bit in your way if you want to pull out your laptop out of this slot. That is definitely something that I will take a look at in my review, but this is just my first impressions, speculation about this laptop compartment. By the way, all of the items that I mentioned in this video are linked below. Those are affiliate links, and if you consider buying any of these items and use those affiliate links, you won't pay more, but you will support this channel with a small kickback of that sale. And if you do so, thank you very much. I kind of would have wished that there would be an external laptop compartment, but yeah, just like the Panel Loader Classic, which as far as I can remember also had the laptop compartment inside. It's something to keep in mind. If this is fully loaded, you won't get to your laptop that quickly and that easily. Moreover, while it is suspended, you definitely need to keep in mind that your laptop will be kind of in contact with everything that is inside. So if you have your laptop here, and there are a lot of items. If they are not in pouches, like the cap 2 liter, which has some padding, for example, if you had like this large water bottle in here, which has aluminum encasing, and this is really fully packed out and your laptop is here, then obviously this bottle will kind of pressure against your laptop. Something to keep in mind, that is definitely a trade-off. But other than that, there aren't that many pockets in here. The bottom of this book bag is very well padded. I can feel it right away. So if you drop this to the ground, your laptop, A, because it is suspended, and B, because there is a good padding on the bottom, will not kind of crash on the ground, or anything else that you have here has a little bit of padding to protect your items if you put it on the ground. The bottom is fairly flat, and I would assume that this will stand up on its own compared to other bags that have a little bit of a rounded bottom. So first impressions, I really like this bag a lot, because as I said, this is a refreshing design from Evergoods and a very new take to the very classic shape and design of the book bag. This Civic book bag, 22 liters, I'm honestly still very giddy and excited to test this, because as I said, this kind of caters to my nostalgic feeling of never being able to have a book bag when I was younger, and now having the opportunity to review this book bag silhouette, this book bag aesthetic, but in an Evergoods take, Evergoods durability, Evergoods choices of materials, and Evergoods design. Just having a clamshell opening of a book bag and an extra quick access compartment here in the top is really exciting for me as an addition to the book bag design. So yeah, what are your thoughts about this bag? This, as I said, was the quick look and the first look, and I will review this now a little bit more properly. But I would love to know, what are your thoughts about this classic book bag design? Is this something that you enjoy? How do you like these changes to the classic book bag design? Also let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to see a different Evergoods backpack review, check out the video up here so you can kind of see how Evergoods makes the bag and what kind of durability and choice of materials have gone into this book bag design to make the book bag design a little bit better. And YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. And if you want to see the final review of this Evergoods CB22 liter backpack review, don't forget to subscribe by clicking the video up here.